Good afternoon, I'm Susie Nordquist. This is your afternoon news fix for Wednesday, the 3rd of September. A question mark over one of the disability support changes revealed today. The government scrapped the purchasing rules, giving flexible funding users freedom to choose what support services they need within a budget. It is also introducing a single assessment process for personal support plans to tackle the postcode lottery. Disability Connect's Mike Potter says it will be difficult for one assessment to cover all disabilities.
Even if you do that, the assessors are all human. There's always going to be a human element in it, and I don't know how you're going to be able to maintain that completely consistently.
The government is loosening rules for New Zealand food exporters in its latest slash of red tape. Lachlan Rennie has more.
From later this month, Kiwi exporters won't need to apply for special exemptions from our own rules if the products meet the requirements of the importing country. Food Safety Minister Andrew Hoggard says it eliminates a process that drove up costs, created delays and sometimes meant missed opportunities. He says the new rules cut paperwork and give more certainty.
China's huge military parade was aimed at challenging the Western international order. Kim Jong-un and Vladimir Putin joined Chinese President Xi Jinping for the commemorations marking the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II. Australian Strategic Policy Institute's David Rowe told Sky News China delivered a message to developing nations.
We are the centre of the modern international order, so you should be aligning yourself with us, not with that crazy guy over there in the Oval Office.
A raft of new parental controls are coming to ChatGPT after a teen's death was allegedly linked to the chatbot. BBC reports OpenAI is bringing in stronger protections within the next month, including giving parents a notification if the platform thinks their child is in acute distress. OpenAI says ChatGPT users must be at least 13 years old and have parental permission if they're under 18. Google's had a huge legal win, avoiding a court order to sell off Chrome or Android. BBC reports the tech giant was sued by the US Department of Justice in 2020 over its control of about 90% of the online search market. A US federal judge has ruled the tech giant doesn't have to sell but has to share data with rivals to help open up competition in online search. Parliament's former Speaker says leaving the Paris Climate Agreement is a bad idea. ACT wants the government to withdraw unless targets are made easier for farmers, but Prime Minister Chris Luxon has said no. Lockwood Smith has returned to farming and agrees with David Seymour that methane emissions are treated unfairly, but he says pulling out won't help our cause.
The way we can have influence is through being involved, being inside and using sound science to influence decision making.
To sport now, Springboks coach Rassie Erasmus says it's a nervous week in the lead up to Saturday's test against the All Blacks at Eden Park, with both teams under real pressure to improve on their one-win, one-loss rugby championship record. Future New Zealand football generations will benefit from the shock, injury and forced retirement of Auckland FC goalkeeper Scott Morris, with the 24-year-old keen to coach youngsters. I'm Susie Nordquist and that is your latest news fix. We will be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.